This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
You don't even see the need, the relevance in it. So best on a pastor will sorry. It doesn't make sense. I dare just say, also for Ntim Fordjour Ghana for a year. I say, who play with Ghana for mind?
The gold I can talk all that. And no credit, you credit, easy. As I say, young friend. One day, you come on the for us of Pina Rollis. Why will you come? Only come Hannah on my penny.
Na nana mase de asori afro no enam dia osofo Ntim Fordjour aye no say ye wo act bi wo ho a eye act like a fa whistle blowers ho so obi ehu bibi obi ate bibi aben atwem kra in fact or initiative bibi say say something operation see something say something to hu bibi na waka bi but I say Mr. Fordjour say who be na waka bibi but ono so also the evidence eba ene ni fie ye butu and I before ekogu ho say omokoche no na MPP som ho kogu ho me say Ntim Fordjour fie jai ni etrogu social media asa sorofo yi nyina nhia wo ho enye easy na ade a nana meja kwa fire omo se na we see fire MPP for Ntim Fordjour no ano de yekutemi
sure the people that we are ready to uphold the promises of the constitution and democracy. This must stop.
Hey, Ghana hanum na yetie ni nyame som kra na yedin. He say Ghana hanum nyame som ayedin e wo Ghana ha sei. And then politics and ayedi edi agro e wo Ghana ha. Aho say yeti wo man mu na politics. Ye play bibia with politics say ya no man beko. So what it means ni say for 8 years under NPP abaino Ghana na enye adenti ena wase NIB ekọ se omo kwa akopeke Ntim Fordjour eno no eye mighty 88 estorm fie honomo ese omo mane nko obi antimi intimidate no as a member of parliament ranking member committee defense and interior what me atina say a create historic yeah security issue national security issues what me atina say no concoct historic and I would to one and I would divert attention and then adiana wo ye no enimguasia na wo frisa wo gidi amagana no wo je enye Ghana nko o for your political gains nani adiana wo ye no enye Ghana nko na wo haye enye Ghana nko na ani enya o even international community internationally nukra no wo sakwa je enimguasia de ama wo man what is so difficult say a ranking member committee defense and interior now what pick it when I was CSA what pick it intelligent from airport to say aircraft about landing 85 days aircraft ni see no upon your suspicion it say not drugs wom for evidence and so brand so what Ghana for say no and so for na Ntim Fordjour we so die no so for na we so die no didn't say it's not they say kwadu sanda na mape baby ada no because you don't even see the need, the relevance in it. So we best on pastor will question. It doesn't make sense. I dare just say also for Ntim Fordjour Ghana for a year no. I say who play with Ghana for mind, thinking say sabi Ghana for your gullible, Ghana for Jimmy. And to the other baby to mubiano, we benya attention seekers. She adia eba ya fellas kwachi ofosu erabishin is simple kra mitie ni interview awoka adenti na ye to aso because nipa na de na woka no eye falsehood and I was spread but at the end of the day whether say allegations no make falsehood o whether say ye de benyo what evidence when evidence so the whole government you know any party NDC no was set the agenda the amamo for 2 weeks. And for 2 weeks, they are discussing the year candy and yabre, the year Ntim Fordjour, the lies, ya war peddle around. from one radio station to one TV station to the other. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We have relevant issues. Yeah, what's you dealing with? We have relevant issues. And you may be here on my Ghana 3 months. Our NDC abemuno. There were a lot of issues. Galamse wo and you may be kosu wa Ghana hanamo. But MPP per se, just say, ye relevant to system nim because say no, omuka wa masema Ghana phone peso mu beti. And a Ghana phone so who the NTA was wo mutie wa masem. After some political party like NPP in power for 8 years, after Sika eba state Caucus mu nyina da no, mo be gise Sika ni nyina no. Na mo di mama Ghana aye junk economy. Na mama oman na say, na ma destroy oman no. Na mo wie we say no a, na afa na mo sa be si akire, na ma pese mo pe Ghana for attention. Enti say, ye kan asem akire Ghana for. Ye ka bibia na say Ghana for ntie de dia. Ene e be distract system no. You better distract your bino. You better divert Ghana for attention. Does it even make sense? And Metiano muna meka and I make say Ntim Fordjour Okyere press conference ni we yape and as a national security for inviting no and Ntim Fordjour also for evidence where fabra but your process and yes simple so I say national security for sorry a member of parliament. Former deputy minister, ya when I do so obedi akohwe. National security for by picking a simple sir. A process. And then because of that process, na ebion person mu dis one ntino. What take advantage? And teacher say the MPP afenyo marking. Any MPP leadership caucus, more and more parliament. Who person mu say Ghana for ye Jimmy. Et mu be control say remote. TV ni remote. Say sana mo person mu kire say sana mo person mu control ye because Ghana for Jimmy. Mama me other videos no omo call fie ho no no omo call national security for call reverend honorable Ntim Fordjour me the reverend no cross so na ma no eye me du se me boni di no reverend no kra na reverend Ntim Fordjour na ma no ye me du and then sometimes no Felix obetina say yaka and now I pedi falsehood and I league and I dine and fine fankusia no hwe obi from free Kumase na so obisa ho asem a o fa ne say ye mere falsehood bi na was spread and fa ne mere because obi flow free Kumase all the radio stations na wo Kumase no ye MPP agenda ento ade achi a what they do ni say omo pollute system no and some omo kadigu ewiem nyina ye kwanyon befa so a onbema NPP aye relevant e wa Shanti region. Como she kwan say enka president Mahama ba ye first 3 months ni yesi yachi wei na ye de president Mahama why ye focused because on Ghana for e wa pam wa she Ghana for bo enti no wono no concentrate on na eniema obetimi aye de ama Ghana for eno no MPP for mpe but 3 months ni no niema kakra bi a atwam niema kakra bi a asie no eye MPP for ya na omunim say Finance Minister Dr. Kese Atufosin Ebeko Parliament na waka kire Ghana for say ye ba ya beto ka 721 billion enti e ka na beto 721 billion enti no free senior high school policy no ye ntimi ntoa so na oma dwenye am say wo mo ba be ka say e ka oma ba beto 721 billion enu ntini asesalawa no ye ntimi entoa so ye the loan scheme eba na oma dwen ba ye say so wo kon aduani bia ni hwanu mu a senior high school for nkwa ni bedie enu ntini enwane basa na ya na wo mo de mankura ni die no but omo hu videos ya a school for nkura edi nwane papa wo school videos ankasa ekọ eba no once senior high schools ahodo e wo Ghana ha say ya nkura edidi wo hu say we ye nwane enye nkrama nwane no ane e ma SS for nkura edie no enye bia Oma hunu say aban no manifesto any campaign mo year in 2024 no almost Ghana for bo say ye be twa e11 ye be scrap betting tax afa su kwa nuisance tax bi ho no ma ye be yi nyina de afiri ho no mo enu enti no de we aniema aircon ye ni magu ase enti no ye creative bibi and o ma creative bibi no mo de abeto system say ya bem o ma creative and o mo de abeto say ya bem because adia Ntim Fordjour ye de say bi this will be a wagimi for evidence bra yet Ghana honorable Samokuja to Ablako enimiama wa ye before obeba out abeka kire Ghana for say airport land ye twa e de ama company bi company no kra otimi kanka company no kra account sika dem honorable Kuja to Ablako started yes oye expose e de fa national cathedral ho no enye Ghana hankwa na otena yo wa mun kro for papa woluman ya okoji ma wo pie nyina otimi provide evidence pictures bibia wodi bebebia no enye mere allegation falsehood and na obi be say no all spread wo Ghana ha all pede wo Ghana ha o make sure say bibia wodi bebebia national cathedral me say oye national cathedral wo ye bibia ma wa mu anka say board of trustees secretary osofo kwabena adujafia nya osofo na ewom osofo na owo hono no ni din ko ni ade no bibia wode bebebia no he was consistent bibia sisi so oye wo Ghana ha no mo asa akọ America esa akọ toa so the pictures evidence bibia by ajaiya architectural designs no oye bibia not even once and MPP aban let me be dispute to that fact. And yemo release yes and no creda not once ye hu bi wo Ghana had da se honorable Okujeto Ablakwa e di we say yaba honorable Okujeto Ablakwa timi the private jet president Akufo-Addo yakọ rent di amano every hour sika ye tua private jet ni inside everything in it within otimi provide evidence state institution bi honorable Okujeto Ablakwa de bebe bia no o make sure say dey na wo dey ba no okuta fact na ye accurate eti MPP for no almost struggle and almost defend it but e dey na he say ye falsehood for 2 weeks ukwa dina good evening Ghana so e dina ho no ma kire ye aha say flight ne land wa ha e take transit wa ha time way and at time it doesn't make sense it da omo mudi machi no me catch them say enye say na dey build wo man yo say wo pe wo man ya MPP for adenti na wo say wo tena wo man na wa adwene nyina ne say agenda ne nyina ne say ye de ekwan bi e be fa so aban ni be fail bia no ne ye ba be ye pese NDC aban fail e ya adwen fi e ya adwen bone MPP for am wo opposition 3 months mo plans nyina da ne say NDC aban en fail na momna power se Ghana fo agiminti e kom ahokire ene ye ama hye Ghana fo mo am party ma ene ye ama hye wo mo no de mo dwuni nyina da ne se NDC aban enfeli na momna power so the only way out ne say entro na mu hwegum entro MPP for entro minority leader edi entro afenyo marking edi odi entro sa no divert attention and one more tennis no say where your software Ghana for the any chani software kasa will be a software chi software kontompo na brabani wo your software papa wo dwene wo man ho wo be ye ne awoye o software papa say Ntim Fordjour eso okuta Bible and we digina so dem e preach here omre ye evidence adia e kire because flight bia be to free bia be ye transit emergency landing bia no airport kro na flight kro no ekwakosi wo hono no every details about that flight no ye available to that airport no enu akwa me airport for release no mo de buy no see ye bet na ha ye bo mo di gu wo mo so say onu abo a friend say fellas kwacho for su kwade nu kwaso so Ntim Fordjour so na e was Ghana airport for say ya aviation for and I was so mudi release eba e bu bo wa mu gu so no o mu nyansa say I was so mudi release eba ento mudi release by e kire ade na ekoso Ghana sometimes won ti ase say o man nchikire is it about NDC and MPP and then politicians na mwanya akwanya no. It's all about your party. Anyone can some interest. The masses. Ghana for pimpim no mo wachire no. Ghana population no ye wo hono no 33 million no. See you politicians key ones if you mo say. si yɛka NDC MPP politicians si yɛka mu nyinaa bɔ mu a politicians amu wɔ Ghana ha mo yɛ sɛn enti ɛyɛ mu interest ɛyɛ mu party interest ɛnyɛ ɔman no ordinary Ghanaian interest ɛyɛ mu deɛ Felix ade yaba odi bibia ba ya ɛkyerɛ wɔ kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ ni nie flight na ebesi yɛ na nie sɛ na si yɛ omunya imet wan kan kyerɛ wɔ bia sɛ ɛna flight no ɛna si wɔ ha just say so pathetic say ye wɔ Ghana ha say na for weeks yesu obi so yɛ sɔfo na sɔfo no apɛde falsehood na enipa di akyire saa na ɛno a ne ye waste your time saa because ɔma hunu sɛ ne ɔmo ayɛ no wonim adeɛ ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔma hunu sɛ ne ɔmo pɛ no ɔmo anya MPP foɔ ehunu sɛ afɛnɛ ma kin di betum a na fly na mfa ɔdi bebom a na mfa na ɔmo yɛ ne nyinaa na fly na mfa na nkɔ baabi a enu nti na ɔmo hyɛ da sɛ oh yɛakye cocaine baako yɛakye cocaine mienu enti yɛmfa saa flight nso abɛ land wɔ airport yim na mehwim ɛno deɛ yɛ dan ya yɛbɛtumi akutamu akyɛ so yɛbɛtumi akutamu akyɛ because ne yɛkeka ne nyinaa ɛmfa Ghana afa na gyimisɛm ne yɛkeka ne nyinaa ɛmfa enti yɛmfa wɔ sɛ ɛmɛbom okay airport ayi ni nie ɛno airport release na ɛba yɛ no enie press statement airport or say attention of the management of Ghana Airport Company Limited has been drawn to media publication making false allegations concerning the involvement of Ghana Airport Company Limited officials in passing false information to one Reverend Ntim Fordjour, who has made allegations of drug trafficking regarding two aircraft landing at Caucus International some weeks ago. Enti omo kyerɛ emu de akyerɛ Ghana for say false information to one Reverend Ntim Fordjour say unam way Ghana for respect but one way ya ebedu baby a sa respect no unye biem answer omo describe no one say Ghana airport officials in passing false information to one Reverend Ntim Fordjour. Respect no a drop it. E so atia ba from say bem. Aba from say bem. E tuamu chem or say landing permit of all aircraft entering Ghana are issued by Ghana Civil Aviation Authority in conjunction with the National Security and not Ghana Airport GACL. 80 flight be to free baby. Na se ebe landia. Permit biano, London permit biano. Ghana Civil Aviation Authority for any national security for any kaboom eman that permit no. Any airport for senti na enra aviation boss no anko actually senti na enra anko aviation yeso anko no enti all security checks were conducted by kwame me pese me ye na me ye me pese me kire mu yie na omu hu bibia security checks na ewo mu no me pese me kan ma Ghana fo hunu enti o say all security checks were conducted by aviation security and national security while ground handling services were conducted by Swiss Port Company for the aircraft that arrived. There was no evidence of any illegal substance on board both aircraft. And you was it there was no evidence of any illegal substance on board both aircraft. Managing Director Mrs. Yvonne Nana Elfie Opare does not know or has never met or spoken to Reverend Ntim Fordjour Bianca so on nakasa enti simple was security checks bia e course bia kire say na any illegal substance bia any flight ni aircraft 2 na e lande ye few weeks ago no enti osofo Ntim Fordjour se ubuga na fo a wonya ni awuye melo aircraft no a fellas kwacho fosu e postu ye no medi ni nyina ama fellas kwacho fosu e postu aircraft no medi ama enti me say we Ghana fo nim dada enti eno aye ne lawyer twum e kasa e no wo ka wa ha sei e kire ye sei onu ankasa ko hobi okoto fellas kwacho fosu e wo hobi okoye kokohwe de ekoso ho national security for ho enti no ede be kura na ede na MPP for de na moji ede na enti aircraft ni nie crew members no ena wo mu nie enti aircraft we kura de ni inside the crown wo ma bie you ba ko inside ena wo mu abie no enie ana ba fe no make mo mpe Ghana yi o ade MPP fo mo ye no mo mpe Ghana yi ba ko nie o ma biem timini ba bia illegal substance no wo mo kunu a o mi inform me MPP fo na o mo airport wo no a wo mo inform me ye friend say Ntim Fordjour ne MPP fo no minim information kura mo de ma wo mu Ghana for say ye Jimmy fu the fact say munya Ghana for edi won so 8 years no doesn't mean say Ghana ni Jimmy ye Jimmy for any wa Ghana ha say then the other one nso a na omo ka say a flight for aircraft for e ba ye no a eno nso no omu yi mu niema no melo me de send o ties gu form no ne ade ade me no so send o mun show ni nyina say munya 8 years elu 2 wo man ewia wo man ebo wo man kro no edi nipa so sese moa that doesn't mean say Ghana fo agimi o yenya agimi fo o eye simple odi sa asem kesie we national security issue aba beto no mo ye Ghana fo favor o expose aban no say Ghana ye transit less than 3 months omo ba ye eja 2022 British High Commission catch there say Ghana ye transit ama cocaine enti no say omo so NDC so aban ba ye nsu no eyade a ekoso a member of parliament ya committee kese a woda so eye ranking member chire Ghana for say information wa picking nie details bibia nie na say agenda ni nyina ne say yen create bibi enti asie bi anim enti asie nim because mu ye heyi a ubenya obi ama na sori adi wachi na me na ma me wa adwuma ye me wadade a me sori kwa kwadi obi achi ama wo mu ankasa kwa no ayi issue statement aba se eye omunya technical hitches enti na omu be lande wa ye ha sei enti de be biam na aka ada na MPP for omu mwaye wo opposition NDC co opposition 8 years no first 4 years makawa ha na omu kire omachi ye jaka 120 billion a stabilization fund Ghana infrastructure investment just say omo buboso Caucus sector kase na na da ho just say bibia omo kire bibia omo kire and then various committee what parliament no NDC ranking members say what is honorable John Dinapo press conference or the information be ba betudwa about the energy sector who say wa prepare no ho ba se figures na wa bobo information be or give it out to be an only say a accurate. It is an MPP for ba out. That's a almost defend ya, which means almost struggle. Education sector. Sabra ranking member no was so Dr. Clement a park no one education sector sui. Say ya kasa about free senior high school policy. Ya kasa about the education in general. Tertiary abebe pim from one. That's a woman say NDC in opposition. Amo can be about education, basic. Sani ya can for years. Textbooks ukwana bi ni Ghana hanu ya. Woman say esisi so. Amo wo information. Ya one will give it out. Oko sector biya etino. Pictures in the busu one. Amo two. Amo fixe. Yeah, Buroni eni pa baako ebe ka Ghana ha na emergency bibi asia embassy no chese omu betu flight ombetu plane abe piki omu pa de omako abrafo system no omu operate nye dia basa tru tantan ibio enye ye dia basa tantan ibia na okay say eye aircraft no say dia mo kan say ye ne tie and Argentina and a whole crew at the aircraft back by ye and for him fancosia. They were a brofo system no more operating at Sieno. And yet, dear Bassa, ye biao. Argentina and landed our tamale, now if you were meanwhile, who's soon Mr. Asaman our cano, and yes, son, it's your obwa. Inti pictures here, Gusuya, Bruni, Esha aircraft yasi. And I must say, Yanua. When so nyanwa fellas kwacho for two pictures na me show you momwa ye ewo position because opposition no momma dwuma ne say enema bi ekoso na enya mo be kuta aban ni sisim mo be kuta aban ni dua mu enti se koba se opposition no ade a wo mo ya ne say eye content no mu create o ma content creators o divert attention o mo pese o mo ye relevant e wo system no mo e time will come wo be ka asem pa se o ka nyansa asem sabe o ka asem a ebehia no Ghana fo be ka se o mo de saa no mo ti o mo nka no kore but e bia na asem na wo ka no e ya asem no kore e na wo ka o enso ba bia ma start no after 3 months you started President Mahama aba NDC aban no afa no asemo kasemo a nsuo bia anim asemo kasemo a Ghana fo be fa ne tra se o ono aba afenwa market de obo kasasa obo enya no kure omo boa omo ya attention seekers omo ya attention seekers enya no kure ekobasa enya me na ma na wo mboa mi o party in opposition omboa wo mo omboa wo party in opposition enso aban ni mu na wo ma aban ni engyina ne na so na wo mboa de o se wo ye na de wo so wo ye no wonye because now MPP akasa e de afa galamse hu ayi omo den 8 years omo se Ghana nsuo nyina under MPP yaya LI yaya emra yetimi edi ewura forest mu enti na MPP kasa about galamse eyeden pictures yi na egusu se meboa me de fellas kwacho fusu a page ena ya piki pictures yi nyina ena egusu yi a ya broso wa hasei ena ya brusu ya yegusu ya brusu yentimi emphasize build wo mind yemfa wei enwuno wo mind yemfa wei enye hwe yemfa wei enye hwe we no mu de yemfa anya hwe yemfa nkọ baabia enti adenti na honorable Ntim Fordjour udwane ise honorable Ntim Fordjour edwane Dominic niti wo mu nyina akọ ho astorm ho enti ede na mo hide ede be pa na mudi sie okay Andre Belinda or see fake news any serious that guy has been jailed. Okay, in a serious country, that guy has been jailed by now. Nobody is above the law. There, I also want to say, system no year juma, and a process, a procedure, or a member of parliament, where they say or peddle falsehood, and now say or divert attention or necessary tension, and war creating in Adano, a process, and I was a abino edisu. Serious country or no serious country, a process. A process. Ha, I was your for. Ya sempa, e boni po e wo Ghana ha say. But e be ye. Ya reset Ghana ntin kakran. Ya be reset Ghana. Me appointment me ya de macro fe na nsan ba out. Na nsan squad wo ho na ba kwa ba betum. Bana enu ase me hu appointment bia be ba na me oh. I just say bebre kura wo mu o.
Oh. Now position so enye enu ba ku bia airport a oba ho ho no. Enye MVP ni na that's it. Enye MVP ni na that's it. Me ni ye but well to me ni.
E John say no ase na Ghana aviation pension no so wonko. Ono so ti ho. E ju ti no say honorable appointment bebre wo ho.
Oh, anu de wo ho. Bebre.
Airport ni wo ho. Business commission ni wo ho. Yeah. Because I be buba metimi account. And the deputies ni bebre so e wo ho. Enti eye de ya Kabore. Wa appointment ni ba kwa me na beba betina ka se de okobisa akwa achi die.
Be very fine.
Be very fine. But yeah course ba. Enkofo frɛ wo bi Kabore na.
What was it? Said the TBA no Drebia Ewehini.
Okay.
And you know, no matter how small you are in a political party, you won't could be also normal down war. And day in, day out, they feel you are in government and so you should be able to cater for their needs. And now na ma muaye den kakra. And yes, I dear. Quebec say sorry, Crajariba radio, but as I'm out by any Jumanibia. And so the hard drinkers, NCBA, me Dean of Constituency Communicators in Ashanti region, supervising about 47 constituencies with 94 officers, trickling down to thousands of branch communications officers. Now, officer be for just a simple thing. No one to me am one one. And then I had hardly. But I believe say Emre Nkoye, he who laugh last best. And that's what did say a beer. Na yan so Emre baba.
Okay, did you know ho? Me say eja me dey say me ye adwuma. But sometimes no ho obi timi fro. Na list o we kwa hefa. And the list where the enya baby obi timi fro enti commander kwahefa enti that commander nya baby na no obi kwa from say na jegezi post to me other ladies be say enti NDC for e dey no na me say me dey me kan me kwa kan NDC for say me dey me me kan omo list ho me kwa dey me dey no dey me nya dey me kan ho but well e do baby so honorable e fe kra kra keke o nana oh yeah, Juma kura ehia, but a big grand sida. Kabore so what as man make a be sida. Say yet here Juma ye a be sida. Before election after 3 months. Not even a call from NDC Abemu from baby. Oh, but yeah, and yet dear Swasem appreciating it for effort. No, Kabore. And yet bebe.
There we won't say Sebu Bibia Shasiano Yana. Tomato kakra wo adebia wo chase ID
after 3 months
just 3 months
early 3 months early days yet back
yes
appreciate
I believe at the right time
yes ma onipa enhunu say at the end of the day no omo ye part of the rescue mission na emran fa so many pa just a call oh wait mo ye adwuma f kora kwa say a party like NDC beba power 3 months na kompo ebi free baby ama NDC honorable enti yamra issues ni so we the free so honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour Okyere ranking member committee interior and defense for parliament were making serious allegation, national security allegation, and what they are to the president and my statement back and forth. NIB akonifie some continue some ko invite no. Omo ko ho no process no omo fast no. Obi a member of parliament no. Eye ne kwan soro no. Me ni kan bisasa.
Yo ohima me de ka chewa chetifo ni minia
Kabori.
Minia kuma na minia.
Unu ya kuma.
Ye ka kuma no ye.
Unu ya kuma.
Kitiwa na enyi.
Unu ya kuma.
Now, nanka me ban me tie news no manchi aduwe me ti bibi as to whether they have the warrant. I don't know.
Okay.
National
NIB before. Okay.
That is what I don't know. But near a woman is saying I will come back and forth. Allegations will you buy? His Excellency the President have shown goodwill. And na odi obukra edima Ntim Fordjour Reverend. And na honor will say, oh, yenua honorable Ntim Fordjour raise issue about cocaine trafficking via ebefa krompa. Intin or direct security agencies say omu collaborating with Ntim Fordjour na niewo honi nyina no omu ye in the interest of the nation. Ye inviting nu wanko also man fa proper channel wanko ne omampenya ka say ko na ko una we ranking member no ko na ko kire wanko no okay omampenya sa transfer then ofosu kwachi ombrambe chire mu allegation ye no ombrambe chire mu se na assembly city o chire mu ye no Ntim Fordjour sa sori abeka say ofosu kwachi any credibility via with the message he has brought. What a damn. We need to say go and collaborate na insembia ohonu na mfambra na yenhwe sena asemti usu nko nti enunti na misre nka say minim se speaker aba ama ya at right to him and our release. That is my only dark spot in this conversation. Is here ebi amudi warrant say omufa omukwa akofano. That should be the procedure.
Okay.
Inti ndanu me call baby grandma koka say speaker no omuntroma nuntem na minim say onu zube release nuntem. Me free kwa
speaker any Ghana ha.
Yes, I think that is the issue. Inti that is the assume kakrabo as far as parliamentary immunity and other things bewo hono. The speaker must release you.
Okay.
But in any case, senka yeko emra, you see that immunity almost say who nanti echo parliament and now parliament and now ye juma be in the name of the parliament and immunity no echo vow.
Okay.
But say what you fear the lunch the immunity and cover. Ti na ti no say ni fear not. Yes, ni fear na oti. But to make things easy no, I would have wished minim say omanya letter no, I would have wished say
speaker no say no will break.
And America
say no parliament will break. And when you time ko TV any radio so na wo kwa na wo ba de. And then all of us will share the gravity said the assembly city and national security issue
no break
I say speaker any one more yenya ni say ya na china na
no you can say you will break. People travel, committees work.
Okay.
All these things you must look at the parliamentary programs are on. Until you will break, you come back as a committee. You can come back.
Okay.
As a committee, you may travel. As a committee, there will be some assignment for you through parliament in your constituency. And until I can say you feature a whole and pass Sen ka speaker ba be maleta pa dia. Ene ne mu ye no ni kwan so a because akoda no ana opanyin no wa sha se akere aswodin. Ye invite no osonko. Do you get it right? Inti ye mfa no mfa we. Inti sen ka mu kita letter no pa dia. Ba misra no ni oye no. Ni oye no office minority leader join FM for actually majority and obedience say I think my case as say majority leader. Now minority leader ni general secretary they can save him. So nimnia oh yeah the security agencies everywhere also fine. The day that you get time to go no they will also find time to talk to you. That is how it goes. But near Hamini said this guy with the MPP Honorable Ntim Fordjour with the MPP no, they are using their political chauvinism and the bastardizing countries like Canary Islands, like Luanda, Mukanasemu, say aeroplane free ha, echo ha, free ho ha, no su cooking. That is how they are blackmailing them. Because they are showing track and in say, oh, free no ha. So, into aeroplane and to mean free Canary Islands and Bagana na. And now aeroplane and to mean free Rwanda and Maganana. That is the thing they ask you to come and substantiate. Come and substantiate because airport or Canary Island, airport or Ghana, airport, Rwanda. It is aeroplane everywhere. Now just secondly, you are bastardizing the workers of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. Okay. Do you get me? They came out to even tell you this and this and this. Who said there be you as an individual? So what secret are you holding and you don't want to release it? Now when you listen to them, we the MPP, do you see? NDC for say this is pure politics. And I mesra all the ministers, if you are not involved, don't call any of them to speak on this issue. Yeah, any post to be so that they should be doing their jobs. They should look at the calendar and be doing the projects because these guys they just trying to what waste everybody's time. Abenyamaki kanano on Sintimisa shows say, oh, who now we are government and I call parliament. And I hear debate, and now the assembly back, and I'm at the end of the day, no 1 year wide Juma. So that is their plan. Okay. That is their plan. But they have to invite him because Nipa wa bastardization Swiss sport for what Kotoka International, my inspecting aeroplane, you are still insisting. So you see the number of people this guy is bastardizing right now, blackmailing. You are still insisting. So what you are insisting on, go and show it. Show it. Lead the security agents. Na ye hu ne wuka. O si there be. Do you get it right? Again, former attorney general, we no. Niti Weka.
Niti
minister. Diana Oka. Aeroplane chatama na do abegina airport ayo tamak na ye tua ho kanu. Ye. Diana nanado di gumu di ko abrochire. Ana Diana omudi gumu baby omuko. Omampenye to me fire aeroplane every ha Ghana Airways there and the Caucus started flying in another country. And I want to say or dodgy. Okujeto brought all this in time of sorry yani wedding in or say only why. Damn. They no catch right. Well, we know that. And you know catch us who are rent aeroplane nanado. Aeroplane can say nanado no rent man's own do so and your own gary umai. And also say your no onye. On Jaconia so and sana ya invited in upon ye the energy minister of today. Police if I confie. Attorney General of today. Police if I confie. Ye Samson go buafu. No Tumbuafo. Police if I'm calling you. Or you didn't time. They should stop deceiving anybody here. If they want to focus on politics, they should let us be doing the politics. And you know the good thing about it. And then I make us say, NDC for let us go on this long trail with them like this. Is that on sanko hunie Abuja at the end of the day no the road minister no or the juma wa no anya na sunje no the juma no be too ho at the end of the day no energy minister. So if these people are telling you that this is about country and they want to be patriotic, why are they not talking about the electrical cables? Yeah, why are they not talking about it? Why are they not talking about the Bank of Ghana money boxes? Yeah, who are counterfeit gum, one eddy gum. Why are they not talking about it? Are they patriotic? So to me, what is going on, I love it. Do you get to that? Oman Kase NDC Minister Agyarko baby. Intinu, they should continue to do their work. The health ministry, road, water, they should move on. Agric, they should bring their program. They should leave this for us. Yanu Yabechin radio station, Kasa. What they are doing right now, they thought, they were saying that they will not leave Ntim Fordjour alone. Some person more than you should go and sleep. But one thing, even though I say it is good, and he say, Mestre security agencies, minimum one say because minimum say omo warrant and say no more alcohol.
Warrant am nkosa.
Okay. Now some warrant ya dent na omo fa no preko. But I agree. We are talking about political party and the MP. Maybe they will have another day. Some inviting us say na wan koso so. Then you have another day.
But what so what can say one ko? What can say omo invite na enya de obeko one ko. Enra me ye interview what can say what can. So what can other platforms say omo invite no kra one ko. So
it is a game. NDC for those of us who follow this issue, you should know that it is a game they are playing to be making noise. Niemesra Attorney General ni say National Service Secretariat in Semono Ache Signal airport there no bureau there papa no your friend there Abrantie no Edubu ahiasem no Ache at this asem wa print 77 billion no Ache Napo onu na ya Minister of Energy na cables no omo auction ye ufri Napo a na wa ba fenyo marking na wa ko Mahamadu Bik and na wa ko ono ma hia ni nyina no. This is the time we should be inviting them na yenja sansema omuka blackmailing countries and state institutions. We should all take that, but I am happy it is happening this way. Someone may say, "Who end this in Wako we bibi?" And yes, Omanka. So we follow them. Let us stretch this matter even for 1 year. Na Ama ministers.
So what kind of sassy stretch this matter for 1 year? At the end of the day, no. Also, almost divert attention. And to near me be a abane ya. It was a piano, not a cover.
No. Near woman say, if your child is making noise playing football outside, and you are bedroom with your wife, in common bed, some say and yes, so they are playing outside because this will not affect any minister's program for the year. It's the one for 1 and 2 man. You continue to do your work. Say Thursday, so Wednesday, so you are having the ministers' meeting. What have you done? You monitor. They will continue. So those of us who do MVP form, they don't have any responsibility for this state right now. Do you get it right? We have the responsibility. And America say, ni post biano, na ebe kasa. Then we should be talking. Nipa ba kwa ebe down money honorable officer kwachi. No, government spokesperson. Do you get it right? He alone should be talking. The rest should keep quiet and be doing the job that people want. We need to deliver for them. It is not going to affect unless it is a new case on him. But if it is the same case, you tune 1 year and because at the end of the day, we must get him to prove his stories. And yes, sir, that is what must happen. Because the Swiss Matthew already used UN for another meeting. So they are calling for a collaboration. So he has he who does what? Alleges must prove. So the proof point to know but a person find politics into or catch us say, oh, move from your but do you know the next thing he's looking for? A person, why are there pana minority whip? Post susu I want it trim and no pay. Do you get you right? Or be no fan say, as son of a penny or politics, ye in prison ye who de ye say into at the side of it so no post
okay
e wo MPP mu nkoda person mu edi omani they don't like it that way. So these are some of the things on the table. We will continue to go on with him.
Okay, Kabori Bremu.
Nana mami na wase na yamo abaso awie na ntia honorable council koso mami ntia watie fo so MPP aye critical observation. Okay. Nyema miensa na omuhu ye. One, the acceptance and cooperation of Ghanaians omode ma John Dramani Mahama abayin overwhelming. Two, ohwe ekwampa the finance minister ora to force it. Any all other ministries omo position your economy no ama your economy na ye more attractive to the investor community. 3, ohwe honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwane na pamfo the foreign policy direction omo leading na ama they say now than ever no yenya a stronger foreign ties a bit in your boy so when you put these 3 things together, resultant effect a very successful administration. Say Ghana Hanso nipa do no ade ache nti abeti ase say once your administration is successful, it has a rippling effect on your electoral fortunes. Enti sesia me no gese na nama the MPP internal research on my say they are likely to stay in opposition longer than they have even anticipated.
Okay.
And first of all, the foundation NDC atena by more channel, we must begin to break that foundation by breaking trust and smearing the administration. And no, and I'm a person with security agencies in this administration. And all other MMDA's heads say, Sao Kono, Sao War no Uncle waging, it is not against just President Mahama. It is against the entire nation and for that matter the entire government. Abaya waba 3 months. Social contract 120 days social contract mino kase wayemu 99.9%. Meti hard first so what so Musulumi for in the fit no monya 2 days waye. Mema 24-hour economic document ye be say within waye. Meyi levy waye through betting tax ya mutu. VAT on insurance policy ya mutu. Tax and that unprocessed gold so we say tax or buy it 3 consecutive times fuel price have decreased at the pump. 3 consecutive times inflation has decreased. Go kete feed Ghana project yenyes so food inflation is down.
Yes.
And the T-bill market you get the best deals. The city has seen considerable stability for the first time in a quarter. But now, obi di mfia nwotwe sa nyema we nyina wantimi ama ho mache. Now the bosumi and some person said nyema say even though you nuru pempenso a ya shebosi ye de o man bedru na Ghana fonso hwe nim se ye de o medru. But kakra kwa ye no it gives the Ghanaian people the confidence. Say komo bia ye no omadi kukuom ni pentemu bia no ye betumi aden aye. Around the leanest government in history, he is doing it for the first time in the history of this country, in the other the Fourth Republic. President Mahama is running this country with just 56 ministers. Less than 50 presidential staffers. The last time I checked, they are 30. So if you have a count, you have a count 20. You took thousands of people to the presidency with about 125 ministers. Yet they won't be done. They yet in the be done. Nakaso beja okwa. Ntine okwa this is the longest in a long while. The longest 3 months I don't know. Yeah. The longest 3 months in a long while in our history. Yan take a task prayer and can we have them. I'm going for every week. You take a task prayer. Every week we hear corruption matter. This is the longest 3 months we've not heard anything about corruption. Do you think they will allow you? Until now, the strategy is that young kofa send me a dance in home. Now your family by nutrition say poor. Now more people with moral background. And you are buying by a crowd by my mabuna say. And I also saw Nubganeso. And I will say. Meanwhile, Nini Naya Huda Dasem. That also mean.
But Kabari, what can Nini Naya rather something the word that we use to na. On say, Ghana near Nisu, any Ghana near Asumuno for 8 years. The SC 3 months near. Obeti Sebia, Nakoga, Nasa, National Security Force Sebia, or much cocaine, world $350 million. For 8 years near NTB. Omasa so achi obi ewo Jolie enusu cocaine saga issue nano 8 years na NTB. NDC back power 3 months ni atiwe. No unyi ni say Ghana for beka say na NDC ba ye
eno ka mamuo pa ani sese pa no bi. This is Joy News publication. Ghana identified as transit country for drug trafficking. British High Commission. 2022. Me pa 2022 na president mama na president. Na ni si na wa bam. But what they say o matimi achi ni pa wa kura say okay. Okay atere ma kura kitanada. Because no muso so bone so. No muso so bone so. In the spirit of transparency, accountability and participatory governance. Owura Bahama say me fa bi bia sie Ghana for. The enye papa ho to baba nyina hu say we enye ya tutu sa ya se no. How did we arrest a cocaine with street value of about 350 million? And Profu and Goma be catch say kukunte. A young people for the wa ba mu a Goma be catch say kukunte sam. When they kwaya kukunte free your friends abrochire ba hanom. Na kwa be dan so banche no ye de ni yakokra kukunte free abrochire. So let's rather be grateful to Owura Mahama and not by say this is the only government in our electoral democratic honest. Why you crowd say on person what the be entire irrespective of how the gravity of how assembly and say or how I bet me the abroad it's called transparency and accountability. Okay. Investor community. Investor be anyone be investing in a country where or feel say and you ma born koso. Na ye hwe said ye na ye sika sem to ye gira na so ya. O man Ghana be investor be akono. Nti one of the easiest way I open the person what the mass investor no say na adwene is to paint the country black, paint the government black. It is no more about say business now obey no say be ya na nye. It is more about say enuboni sebu ko ho dia, it's a safe place. Not economically but security wise. Until I will not invest anymore. Now one more di bibedua na yem fa so dia kan me kan wo kan wo no nyina no emboye chese be ko go die enkokona. Why will a member of parliament with no iota of evidence, no shred of evidence, betimia alebo another country said by mere fact says our country no na a certain air ambulance if you want ban say okutangu boni. Do you know what that means in terms of the relationship between the two countries? Sir, you see, kaya free Fordjour by the enye amrobes the team. Do you know the implication, the image your friend said damage I would Fordjour for? As some can or some can. You get a point I'm making. So it's a calculated agenda. And you see, the Biameka, you do not intercept suspicion. You intercept information. Oh, my nice bibi so. Ya yima sutre, me saka bibi. It's either a document, information, whatever. And for purposes of investigation, no, you tender in those information for purposes of investigation. Many are penny Reverend Ntim Fordjour. Oh yeah, Mnasebe by extension ranking member of Committee of Interior. So I don't know mind said you okay here. Also, till this point, show us one evidence you have tendered, one information you have tendered into any investigative body as a basis. Say I'm starting final investigation. One. Why do we do this to our country? I am there. Senra. Opinion on that Ghana civil aviation no. Yeah, you know. I think Mamia or that Ghana airport company no should follow, because sa love letter, emotional letter na or the ban no yenum be entire sum. It is no more about say clear the image of the company. It is about so be say I don't know because President Kufuor na appointing no and TSUC on the information by Reverend Ntim and I feel no be no. So say obi accuse you personal. You do not discharge your duty as the head of such a company. Aviation man but what we are MD to that company no. I'm passing flight be by, are you aware? I'm passing a new man on board no.
No can say said the Ghana for air cano senkani per almost process new procedure. I was say aviation and another report eba.
They equally have a responsibility. Go and check the functions of management of Ghana Airport Company, and you know she has a responsibility. Okay. Or responsibility. And the plane will buy and one man and woman winning. So winning dear at the bonny and I the bonnet into a beer accuse you dear and come can't Ghana for say flight me no buying in an end bonny be
because at the end start here and your account has say and can the normal circumstance no. Say a airport issues any weekend. Either send aviation and answer airport managing directors and was and KBA officially no the release be eba but say government no so eteki Emma fellas kwacho for su ebekasa.
Yeah, Caucus in say she had the responsibility and she didn't discharge that responsibility properly.
Okay. What
failing Ghana for? Yemi kaje twatwo. No kure woman say. My nyina yansu so bone so because a favor will be interested in that. This is not the first time one aircraft be higher emergency landing in this country. In 2018, Yawahana Emirates higher emergency landing. Do you know why? One of the senior friends, a pilot, are all on board. No, it was serious health conditions. They have to land. Another landed for refueling purposes. Sata do not kabore. Makwatira radio so TV so. And I'm Mikuro MP or no wireless Abduma Kumensa at the time. Makwatira radio so TV so. Alu play bia besi or kotoka. Misu yenim the obey to the Lubon in the bay. When we had a presidential jet, now you're Pakistan church to say a crazy motor king. Now go hang luxury jet premium penny and no idea to and from. Near him the other corner in the Adiba. But everybody knew, sir. Sabi, Utrimu for ye, and see a chroma, Sanya, my so. Until that dinner, see it. Ye ben see and tia. And let the alu play land do a chroma. Emergency landing, and you no one know the buy.
Okay, me that's it.
Yeah, not young tree when you're day. And free assembly. Ye try to. Oh, crack, pata. Hey, a foot. Ora Reverend Ntim Fordjour honorable no onyam for abrabo mako na nim chem bebre. There are a lot of things I will be able to learn from him, but in the spirit of nationalism I won't hear me so makwara enkwara futuo baako. It is not by force there was all yet to be at all cost. And yama na owura Samuel Okuja to black in opposition oye to on earth nyema bi atwi amaye adwese yesesa bi di otwa sanim se na chiachia di kwampa no ofa so a you know it is already na oye ya ma sa $15,000 every hour near the corner private jet nya yetimi save o man sika enti se Reverend Ntim Fordjour person oye bi dia onto bo na di suade bi wo won pinche ni nua no owura blakwa wo ye the same enti te ye bi wo ho ye suku be di enko e die ne emisa to know what to say, when to say, and where to say it. At least, if for nothing at all, for the interest of this country.
Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi, MP for New Durban South, the former Deputy Minister, Trade and Industry, Johnny Ewie. Honorable, Mema Wahamu Akwaba.
Ya dukuna.
Honorable, ya dukuna. Okay, honorable na boko die.
Temptation woman.
Honorable. Honorable. Honorable kana baby atini muawa ma mesi san city.
Ebo me pa.
Kana baby I was tena muawa pa jo.
Ebo me pa.
Because em sasa city ni die me ma ne ba o mani ji ho pa so.
Me pa. Ebo me. Emo me say.
Honorable ya ma ya confused.
Ane what be ya pa.
Yeah,
I do know Bapa.
You honorable na owo honorable Ntim Fordjour Okyere uko hobi.
They declare me declare champions. Chairman anum na me show. Ene body bomb. Na me show honorable na me ntionka. Very hard working man. Because many some pa na unia Kaboris. Well, are you working hard? Go for the one year wada. With you. I catch them. We are politicians. We started doing it from school. Until skills now. Also, some of baby. Now, me when he hang. So don't wash them. San say, a human they been my yes in Binum. I heard they be hear me. They be a mekase. Politics in none ye. But the Japan say, Odiakuma pa. Ebe ye party communication. Need my ding pa. And na de be a minu to me for semi nyai. Me start to say me fiancé first entry. But go for semi nyai because attacks the doors we are okay. Near what can say? Yeah, attack party na go for attack you no kwanya sa. Nti yen kwa so e do time aye channel so a na e bi mu a omun kasa da omun nya dwuma da na obagiko. Esi enka. It's party. You be count. That is not too good. Politics, me say, politics. The principle of NC applies in politics. No contribution, no chop. In the game of politics, until you may not understand Reverend Ntim Fordjour, you may not understand Honorable Okyere Baafi until Honorable Okyere Baafi is appointed Minister for Foreign Affairs. Now, but politics, the NC. No contribution, no chop. Okay. It a who contribute to then go for a man contribute to a chop or area. Me check for your phone now, me check mine. That's a banana, Quakubuati or Tosubiansa, me cheer or Pimso, Yina Kofudia Ura, Pimso, something in Ayura, Chaupa, me cheer Bia, Nikofudia for Yamia Shramo, Namoneska, a bibi Numa Kofudia Funabi, Chaupa, Madame Senso, Moncoso, in Kutakofudia Mami, by Madaroma. I may catch you Bio Kofudia. Say Kofudia MPP for India. Until while we be a no MPP live. Cause we be beer.
But only be one of the last me bo video be wa ha. Na video na me boy. He live time no. We
be beer. Fat the Emfa Kofudia ho.
Emfa Kofudia because now we have Kofudia.
Ama Kofudia a chinchim na ayira. Kofudia politics just me because me come you. Chrono, yeah, bondé die there. Yeah, Kofudia bondé die there. And I'm the only person from Kofudia. I'm my MP in this constitution. Yeah, the constitution 1992 constitution. Me pay any Kofudia near me what me MP. Full-blooded Kofudia, left, right. Okay. Or left and right. Mba panim mami Kofudia for. Obi akebia bia papa bako ami bako ana zero media full blooded Kofudia person born there die there
ya wo me ho me wo ho a e ho ne me wu kura wie mu a say ye de Ahmed efame ego Gran Canaria na say e tofom say kima ye ba bes ye de me so e ba kofodia abesen kosie abusu asema also what you say I'm not me call Reverend Ntim Fordjour Okyere and anwase we see and anwase we see Reverend Ntim Fordjour Reverend Ntim Fordjour Okyere and me see National Intelligence Bureau for and I'm and you na community and before say omo mass ha omo ma honorable and before omo ma omo the NDC for as the apostle NDC Caucus omo congratulate NIB so much Reverend Ntim Fordjour one achero how me fi be aso ono be jam kwan o si fi me kra ma ni Reverend Ntim oh nyini oba parliament minu ya de oba parliament Reverend Ntim Fordjour on the parliament 2 MPs on share one reception area secretariat and the mini Reverend Ntim Fordjour the mini no mini share and no or no mini na ma bisi mu ha na wo so hu hinti mama ma chow because on no also of pennions of ketwa of penipa no on ma e mo metra opposite no metemte no on no temte no to tom me do temte me tom as what the one baby catch on okay and the Reverend Ntim Fordjour already adom NDC back National Intelligence Bureau for and no money go as say came that's the NDC for that is the only political party in this jurisdiction Ghana are extremely intolerant. You won't be that political party be Messi between the go for say the parliament that maybe say the colleague back me fena sempa feno Vincent ono MP for Doma Doma area ho very nice guy me fena sempa na obija mo say Befi munya de mo yem ka chon kofo na mo ya jimu din do munya na mo say TV na no mo afuto sabe na no afuto ana na Mutala Mohammed ne bawa oye CEO Goyle Mutala Mohammed Suyini John Jakpa omo middle bench sebika frache omo di sem hu chain last parliament want me to ofo and never be ministers ndu be tuyefo wo afuto bi afakuto om say that chenko position me hevu or parliament he here say afuto the baby catch them plain say Reverend Ntim Fordjour is doing so well by the grace of God nyame kutana mayen ena atamfo ni maguase atamfo number that 6 there nyame adumti Reverend Ntim Fordjour obeko so yen adwuma enne anwumre or the second evidence na any more shepa no ebe wanting later by 8:30 obo evidence no na obo evidence na obo dwiu
okay
me say asema hu say Accra FM4 host what any NDC person no obeja kasa na to ase adwuma so the also can hear me here.
Oh, I know the member so later, but the can say.
Mateo Oba Pasabisha.
Reverend Ntim Fordjour, Member of Parliament,
yes.
Former Deputy Minister,
yes.
and other committee our dasu Interior Defense. Any asem kesia okaye, say aircraft be landed or koteka, but could decline like landed date way, Emma later back by intelligence or picky and say, na a substance be a day a womb. Share committee our daso for more than 2 weeks in me. I didn't know finding difficult. Now offer evidence Emma young adequate as someone because in some can they survey I say oh yeah they will be you. I don't know the American what you substance be any someone walking. Esan say what's it my picky intelligence intelligence now picky and it say aircraft back on that land the other one there buy you know any baby a free bar time we year land wa ha esa so buy ye near dino magana for ye Ghana for favor natural Ghana for say intelligence now picky and oh back will claim with this evidence since from one TV station to another from one radio station to the other ya make any relevant ibia woman I say they na say be a opposition am person mo ye relevant and more castrating story be just to divert attention.
Yeah, divert attention according to Fidel. But so answer question as matter. What be answer question? I dey me you hanen. That answer question. Yeah, divert that you are going. Did he kind? Non do we some question. And na dia me yemo. And I did me more.
Send me beside you, so into your own casa.
Mera, Tiasama Mikel, and you only Utimina. Then better make Kafa something now on the same. Would the Reverend Ntim Fordjour in fee as a moon? Where's that? Where shall say, and gun high one, and if we are saying do this here, baby technology, it's me doom. Here, Ghana Civil Aviation, and as a Ghana Airport Company. And much time of playing BBC, playing B2, playing backward services, playing refueling. In Ghana Civil Aviation and in Ghana Airport. Maybe we say we don't need them. It's evidence now or adduce, you know. The evidence may not emanate from obi individual BR, but the evidence, you know, our inconsistencies. Mukasa. Any near me a use technology and a moto. As a teacher, may say for Reverend Ntim Fordjour evidence of what only don't change. Now, Yambaso, in politics, but only Minia, and say, may come as my enemy here. Mess Minia. Last member Casa Kisija being Minia, and Menako fraternity. It becomes we politicians being Casimity. Okay. That people that I can't say bad things about them. Okay. He's my brother. He loves me alive. I love him. Okay. But Minya Kwachi, Tiremeke. We don't say we politics. Assembly can't be Casam. When we be from Yakan say, Macassi, and Munima dance. Now, there's so much inconsistencies in the communication about the other kind. What my plane no tail na mano. O come again at here. Minya Kabori. One thing plane on the tail na man. One is a Iraq of Fukajikai. One thing. Minya Kabori. But so what just why you some mebudia.
Or your video by out later now or
honorable. But you got one thing. Say or your video or Kasayeno. About tail number of the aircraft, no boy. Okay, but you're minion me yet. It's a tail number, no boy. No, we don't need Ghana Airport. Say, says, our plane, no, never had never. Yeah, I even to me, Ako website. Near enter, near never. Naturally, say, had any. And do got a plane, say, plane number. No, if you are say, yeah, a CNT Bahano, a refueling. And as a maintenance, and as a problem, I want baby. I was say information I tell you with what you are saying. Say if there is a slight difference between communication, you know, and the company they are two about here, there will be suspicion. Very simple. I don't stand to be quiet on this issue. Okay. And it is a mirror of Usuko Madam for Minia. So the assembly abonti beka. Say plane back where Sabayano and where Bano. A call baby no, na a hono, na ebia opening certification. It was say a baha. Obia so say ambulance. A nam krum. And they could for other my team ambulance be Ghana. Ambulance nam krum, ambulance no, a funny pie and for luggage. And funny man for cargo. Ambulance be on for cargo. And to say, not play not say, and ambulance back any money bar ambulance na the money bar for human organ and for be oyariama then the buy yes sure you see I'm not addressing whether the evidence or not. I'm only looking at more communication with the bar out now plane you can want say we know plane no a bab BBC Kutuka International Airport Kanma Ghana Civil Aviation and Ghana Airport and no more coin. Say plane war here more yes sir. Ghana Airport is one of the best airports in the sub-region. As a matter of fact, a standard they could know international airport bi ekotebi enti Ghana airport company omo ties ema aeroplanes type bi a omo bi omo aeroplane bi a ho spare parts ebe si yana ho bi and that na aeroplanes here I also aeroplane for the spare parts de ba mo kasa na make am see me can reverend Ntim Fordjour Asem me can we are me can Ntim Fordjour Asem me dey say the mo can dey twa ho dey dance here gen enti say asem no kan na we ni we emfa na be ka say am na we engofo na omo na plane yom dey am na airplane yom dey arf omo say unzo say arenja then there's a problem the chance mu kura say Mira Kabori any Samenshia honorable member of parliament, a very respected member of parliament, a former member of parliament, a very respected communicator. What bon thing ayajuma 10 year mirror without Romeo. Na you better check your website, no website no say play no na kubabi. And many of us go say play the kubabi na any problem into the air force landing. Yes, I'm okay. For refueling and repair the tires or something. Now, yes, is a plane we are now a refuel plane we are now. Play that must say a baby. And as I call Grand Gadari, one as I call back. And you call us out.
But honorable dear,
see, Mr. Minka Reverend Ntim Fordjour Okyere. Okay. Maybe no, Minka say Ubu evidence, I don't need evidence. Me say, Mama say Mamokan.
But no, honorable said, are you dealing with fellas Kwacho Fosu Asem? On say, after press conference,
yes, sir. Yes,
Member
madam.
of Parliament, Honorable Ntim Fordjour, President Mahama statement by out. One kasa krano utimi se nyese wa fan assembly trust say on state agencies no enkam bom na omboa ne investigate enti ediebe ne si Ntim Fordjour kwan say obe provide obe boa system obe boa state agencies no with information kwana ekuta no since ebeye this banter for weeks
and look what I say communication team the presidency they have a problem. And no, see, as I'm walking, me say, as my cousin, and as I'm walking, we are finishing NDC for one time. You know why? Yero Mampeni, Ghana, Tobamano. Ghana, who say, Yero Hama, Obon Modin, what says Oba, Ghana Cocoa, about 2 prices, so 1,000 times. It's Oyatobano. Yero Hama, Oba, Omo Mudiska man, Cocandilas, Obriska man in a campaign, Oba. On moon for cook for Kruma. Your mamma son or carry.
Or Casa Day.
Or see a Maku for the money's cardiac campaign. On Mama Kruma.
Cooking for Ben money's car.
Hey, go for money's car. To watch the young master of the become with Kenya.
No, but no, that be meant for honorable, that be meant for BBA. It was as I say, some more kind of trust.
I make us a museable. Messi Mahama, or your man Penino, sitting president. Or no, some no funny serious.
But me say,
and I was saying,
for us, some more can say, yes, I'm not quite to say, some trust, and almost
Hammer, F. Ekasano, of assembly serious. Or see, security agencies, no, collaborating with Yura. Ntim Fordjour Bisamo as a journalist. Me who has an MP, member of parliament, former member of parliament, a very respected communicator of the party. Bisamo say, security agencies now President Mahama a bomb with dealing war ne said or the on the Facebook page, no, about contacting Reverend Ntim Fordjour. I am telling you in comfort and in confidence, they have not. I am telling you,
they did.
Yo, as at now. The only thing they have done, no.
No, but that is not correct. You are giving a wrong information.
I am telling you.
You are giving a wrong information.
I am telling you in confidence.
That is not correct.
I am a member of the minority caucus. Me catch your body.
Eba Musena of Ntim Fordjour Okyere. If they want him, they should write it through speaker.
I am just telling you.
Is it today?
No.
Is it today?
Reverend
So how did he get that
Ntim Fordjour.
information? So you are churning out the wrong
Reverend
information.
Ntim Fordjour has
that is
never
not correct.
been invited by any of the
No, they did. He
I
said
am
this.
telling you, he has never said that.
I said he said that they should pass it through the
He has not said
speaker.
anything
He
like
said that they should
come
pass
on.
the thing
You
through
know what, you have to
speaker.
tell me the
He
truth.
said so.
Let me finish.
He said so.
I am telling you in confidence. Me a member of
He
the
said
caucus.
so.
And what I know is what I'm telling you.
What you know is not everything.
And
What you know is not everything.
The caucus has been briefed.
And I'm telling you.
By Reverend Ntim Fordjour said he has never been invited. No, but listen to me, my dear. Yo.
He can lie with what he's saying. He can lie because he said that they should write it through the speaker. Will you just sit down and say that they should write the invitation through speaker if you have not been contacted?
Don't worry. No, that's my specialty. Because
free zones. I
am telling you in confidence between me and you. Reverend Ntim Fordjour was not invited.
He was.
Okay.
Here, as at the neck, the yard say, almost say, I'm a Reverend Ntim Fordjour. Reverend Ntim Fordjour, any leadership at Transfer Fadwin. We will go and meet the NIB for any information pay. But I want to put across this statement unequivocally. Say it you. I'm stating it for fact. No security agency within this country can arrest Reverend Ntim Fordjour on the basis of said Duakano. I'm telling you for a fact. They dare not. They can't.
But
they're just singing hymns.
Senior, honorable.
Tell me.
Ntim Fordjour as a member of parliament and then committee our dash now we're out such information
it is not
information honorable so information I gather enough evidence that we can say on here Ghana airport civil aviation for and obey details DF identity on state security agency
and I make a choice say on my penny I top man or issue statement or say against now and collaborating with him. So the leadership of the Caucus not said Reverend Ntim Fordjour on your knowledge or anymore. He is working for the Caucus. Whatever he is doing, no Caucus 88 members in an year. Oh, Senator, you said
it's Muna Massati agenda.
Say Reverend Ntim Fordjour can never be arrested. I am telling you for fact. Watch it market anywhere. So it's
because only evidence or because only evidence.
And they dare not. And they can have the business. I'm telling you, they're just singing hymns. When they were misbehaving, and my time, those people were misbehaving, who says what kind of governance is this? Very intolerant. Now, I'm telling you, the NDC was not worse than what we are doing now. What is the security just becoming?
Okay,
what kind of behavior is this? I am speaking on behalf of the Caucus. NDC government, make Kenyan Kupa say they can't do anything for go to they can't arrest us, they can't intimidate us. We are beyond intimidation. We are above intimidation. Yay! Intimidation. Now, can you go to the land of the dwarf and proclaim to be the best magician? You can't.
Accountability.
We are saying that.
Honorable, no.
We are prepared. He's prepared to come and collaborate.
Okay.
Penny, I gonna talk mama. Penny say.
Okay.
Agencies no more friend. No and collaborate into over say, Bira, okay, no evidence. And I said, my knowledge no more some can. One trauma some rain. No Jakasa. Now they won't cast with intimidation, force. Back of fact two. Now I know one Jango. They came with about 50 armed men to Reverend Ntim God. They were able to arrest him. Why not action? I can hear you. We were all there. You think they should put all of us behind bar. This almost you and no we are mad, they are women. I'm telling you.
Okay. I know what's your man.
Uni hweka se sia.
Kabore peso obem.
David.
Kabore se mama kabore mbemu.
David mem.
David brother don't know na control. Kabore say briefly be man say.
How do you know?
Kabore me se kasa. E say na peso chese oku. Kabore brem na me because the way I ba fast. Ona mo patch of facha me na kabore.
Oh me I don't have no problem. Yeah, ona go just in that I ready to
MPC so man na patata.
Okay, so
that's normal. Very tolerant.
I want to indulge the people of Ghana. I'm a person with Ghana for a drink.
Okay.
We should say prior to 2024 election, we don't remind Mahama who said campaign is coming here. To launch fundraising platforms. Yes. Ghana for a be warm sem na woman na adwene ekobe nkrum. Now, I'm going to campaign, at the same time, political party are now free NDC. Yes, so it devises strategic fundraising platforms. Or more top platinum card, or more silver card, and energy. These were the mode of fundraising. Yeah, they call Ghana campaign.
Okay.
Na edim kunim.
Okay.
And as Ghana mabunua. Pempi no yempeni fo na yehwe omo abrabo so boy de no kabemede say for purposes of hindsight no bo betima twa san say odene mreka say owura mahama kokefo na be support no abana sa menu akuma bi a woti
ono say wo kai say waka sa wa ha
enka time
waka ono kai o say me bemu abana o kai Kabore, okay, Habana me ya say.
Watch them say can.
O say, cocaine for mo support. Okay, say
some time in
mental.
No time in watch me.
Oh, say see ya with here. Okay, o be package. Say me catch na o say. Cocaine ka for mo wagan na tom.
You see Missy.
I will be senior pa.
They say withdraw. And apologize.
We just are not at the age issue na.
Okay, thank you.
That's so. We are brandy.
Mami, we made the now no bombra.
Oh, you there, Casa?
Why free the Okan?
They told me, you know, no creating a me and for no Becca say Ghana hanging NDC in the party here to travel a year intolerant.
Okay.
Says a year of fragile, you know, being Yadria a tata no. From where I come from, the information I have, no, it's not born out of facts. So what I say. Now we are President Kufa do we na mamu akokan suna. You say Ora Makufubu a presentation and never President Kufa na yire. Basically, the man no cry never Ora ba ben kasa. Now no am beni mama be man first suna. Despite in some way Ora fanyo marking, anyone of no nyina mo ye kire no. O pie no one mo na eto nsa esre na mo di oman ho nkomo. It shows. You say aboa no say I was say free. Ora manaza zuri yeti kurum ha na mo apel. Oso o man go timu ane nkwa osuru. Odwane kwa she baabi. It was a mark of political intolerance. Yeti kurum ha. Oba da so na national security nanama mu studio ha kromo beransake ha. Political intolerance. City no ne de keka political. Mo ye ya ma even mo party foot soldiers mrantie di mo party dachi. Kotisi UTV adan ya mo ne kwa me plus nya adwen.
Political. Oba ha so mo ba be chime. Dey bi na me boss na me boss say ne dey so mo tam no.
You see these are clear evidences of political intolerance I can once. So but you see honorable aircraft here ye kind so tie wa wo bia honorable fellows of Osukwachi here 3 aircrafts in the conversation. First one ye kagwa ono no pay certificate or have for certification purposes. And to say air ambulance air ambulance in your cargo no. He never said the first flight of aircraft was air ambulance.
No, I never said that. We didn't understand.
And first flight here a bahano. Na eno ye cargo flight here. Per baby or din ye man.
What do you say one of them? flights, like the cargo flight, I don't have that.
First one, no.
One of them.
Yes.
Okay, tracker as well. Tracker as well. Just like 2 years, the last 3 months. One of them.
That is what that is the information. That is the information you guys are.
It says that the plane has not even moved from the US. Last 3 months, it moved with that. That's why I think it's Ghana.
Tracker. I wonder why he said net tracker. Ebinuyama. Semefa Uber and any of these riding app. Let me free and me call East Legon. You know Mako East Legon. But as to what I made for a car to go East Legon, tracker no will not tell you. So why are you basing on tracker? He's just telling you route to determine
that is what
to
is
determine what is on board. The tracker doesn't tell you what is on board.
No.
Okay.
And you're on board.
That is that. The second,
say exactly what I do. Me bahai, me can't maka, me can't maka correct non twaso. Say, na cocaine ego plane maka me.
No, I'm referring to
okay.
And then the money laundering allegations. What I say, they toss me. I chatwo. Honorable, say alright. Ntim Fordjour Okyere catch Kukuam despite an uncle Fred down in Ntim. Say investigative body and security agencies be invited now. One for Buama. Because Ura Nano ya immune. Nano, he was on a platform saying, say, Oma inviting, but he will not honor it because he didn't make those statements as an individual. He made the statement as a member of a committee on behalf of a committee.
That's exactly what I said.
It is your invited one. Why do you say?
Because I said it for a fact. Say, he's working me. I came up with a statement last 3 days for this. A minority caucus. But because me ranking member on trade, I'm signing statement. And you know, and make us say, just say, security agencies and don't change.
No. That's how it works. Press conference. When I say on behalf of
not in his capacity, his own capacity. He was working for the
company. Even he's also working for Caucus. Not in a single day or instance has that matter ever appeared at the committee level as a matter in discussing. So how do you as a Caucus member coming to speak on behalf of the Caucus which has no basis, which has no interest, which has no hand in the matter you are reporting on?
We don't have hand thing.
Committee of Interior has never sat on any alleged
because we don't need to sit before. Parliament is on recess.
Which committee are you speaking
of?
No,
but
on behalf.
What I talking about?
Committee, no.
Okay.
Don't even say.
No, but I'm for you. See what I don't know. Yes, just quick one.
Kabori,
yeah, can you say? Papa, no way, more moody, you should be circumspect. Nasa, Trehan, yet meet you, be our member. We have chosen democracy.
That's the point. So they
can't even say, I can't be sending me my son. Oh, no, Nipa, you are what today, or there, the move.
Honorable said your Honorable Okyere Baafi said a caucus. That press conference no or on behalf of micro-minority caucus in Parliament. And you know, say a chidia yenchi womunina no Parliament no say Baku for Casamono, Afe Kobasa and Yawochi at Yenina.
Seman, ye Cassis. Honorable Ntim Fordjour. He's a ranking member of Interior and Defense. Defense and Interior. And as a ranking member, Honorable, who say the person who has oversight responsibility on all the security agencies in this country, when you gather information, do you send it to the press? The person who authority ube tumia fre Muntaka, ube tumia fre Dr. Manibuama, and all the BNI for you can call them through your chairman. One yes, sir. Honorable, Do you think Ntim Fordjour has acted well as far as committees are concerned in Parliament?
He has acted so well. That's what you have been doing. That's what you did.
If you say, no, I was in Parliament. I was in Parliament. You were in Parliament. Wait.
All the information.
No.
Did he submit it? Did he call
it? He did. He sent urgent questions.
No, please.
He brought urgent questions. No. Maybe some question. This is administrative question.
That is how it's done.
Because he knows very well that he can raise an urgent.
Parliament is on recess.
Please allow me to talk.
Yeah, right.
Allow me to talk. No. Allow me to talk.
What are you talking about?
Allow me to talk. So you say that MPP people have planned to use this politically. So now one will say they are doing politics. Because administratively he's wrong. He knows that if I have an information and I even inform my chairman and my chairman didn't take action, the next thing I should do is to raise an urgent question. Did he do that?
When Parliament is
then you move on.
On recess.
No.
What are you talking about?
No. I said you could have done that. Time also one year information. Go and check. You are in Parliament. No.
Almost 2 weeks ago.
And Parliament, no young press conference.
Parliament was from the start.
Let me go on.
Honorable Senator Parliament.
Ranking member. Yes. On your information. No. Listen, let us talk.
What are talking?
They went in a mobile manager. They went in a mobile manager. You see, 631 billion. This is what has happened. Everything of our bomb, everything I had to watch him. Everything I had to watch him. Conference is going. They say, who feel free zone. Everything I had to watch him. They went in. We are coming to full force. Yeah, dinner dinner who come catch us. Yeah, me catch on say. Minya, eba mo say na.
Honorable Pacho, use your mic in mami wine Pacho.
Okay, me mami use mic. Ema mo say in there say aeroplane na mo wie ma e na wo tracking na be na ni cocaine. Very incompetent statement. We are talking about cocaine here. That is the real allegation. We are not talking about tracking an aeroplane. Yes, we are not talking about tracking. This is a very incompetent person you put there as a committee ranking member. Because if you are talking about cocaine, then your allegations should move to the point where these 3 boxes were picked, but not a tracker of an aeroplane moving in the air. Are we talking about the aeroplane body, or we are talking about illicit drugs that brought about this case? This is where he became so incompetent, and the MPP people are following him. Waiting and once not to miss that is what I do. Let us sit down and analyze this bit by bit. Now, so if we move from that realm, what did Honorable our oversight responsibility in Parliament? You have that power. Whether Parliament is there or not, you can call through the speaker. The committee members should come through your chairman. Now, you cannot speak for the committee as a ranking member whilst the chairman is not there. The chairman, but you know it, that it is the chairman that must give you the green light. No. The committee or see
as a ranking member for the caucus.
No. Why see? All your statement he said he was speaking on committee. That word alone he used is very incompetent.
Listen to me.
He is very, very incompetent. Or you cannot use committee while the chairman is there and the chairman did not cool down. Cool. He said so. Do you think you are the only person who listened to him?
He didn't say that.
You are not the only person who listened to him.
Don't say that.
No, you are not. You are not.
Caucus.
No, I said you are not.
On behalf of the caucus.
If you minority folk cracker say one can't from.
Okay.
Missy, are you in the interior committee?
No, okay.
No, I'm talking about the ranking.
No, okay.
The committee members, the committee ranking.
All of us.
The minority ranking members.
And he spoke to all of us.
But you people thought you want to make something out of this. This is why you are doing this.
After the press conference,
after press conference, urgent question on the floor. Why didn't you get the urgent question?
enough. We are so much capacitated to handle this case.
Missy,
okay.
Missy,
I am solidly behind you.
But honorable Pacho, because Senate Parliament enco break. Nas a ranking member on Defense Committee, Defense and Interior. I pick such important intel.
I see intel. I see intel.
What try so bad achieve. Adentina committee or was so as ranking member committee or was
chairman
where informing now or Babonte.
They are doing politics.
No evidence. Now what
leave the ones that and the president is His Excellency
okay, Tio. Now, Parliament, we are the masters of our own game. You play a game of Parliament. I've been a member of Parliament for 5 years now. But that doesn't mean you're playing the game irresponsibly. Recklessly. On committees, a lot of committees. Many when they were ranking us on committees. I knew the way they work. How? This was the first time we echo. When Okujuto Blackwa or call a issue Galamsey site issue and the Parliament was in session. Why didn't he raise the committee? He raised urgent question. Please don't say what you don't know. Urgent question is the issue. The person responsible. I'm telling you. That's how him. That's urgent question. You raise it today. They talk about it today. Blackwa did what he did. Parliament was in session. He didn't raise any question. He went this tells you that they are just on equalization. We are playing the game the way we want it. What I want to say, you can go to the sea. Ghanaians who are with the fact that we have, I am not the one. The loss is so heavy. I'm not a member of the committee. It is running through their spine. Briefed. And they've shown it to us. I showed this video. And you name the Eba. But when the last one is hit hard, when the last section, hitting hard, say criminal. Ghana, and you know who said this is finish with them. No, they will not have a flag bearer for 2028. Omunina will bow me across a so-called goal for oil. Napo as a so-called for the cable as a so-called Alfenio Maki as a son of board chairman. Munina Yadi Mubeba, Muda, and Udina Muyaki, and Udina Muyaki. Yasi, Yabema Muangasa Muyaria Drew, Samamuanum, Yabema Muyaria Nadru. We are going to give you your drugs. You are telling us that you are playing game. Play the game. Play the game. We are going to deal with you one after the other. Eddie Addis in Ankasa, Eddie Akaho. You can go. Platform. I am very happy. They know what they are doing. So they are playing game. Nana Mamiba Hamanganchro from the beginning say MPP people are playing the game. So you and I, mini unu, Yabeko no long haul because we know what we are doing. Just say we are playing games. No, you tell us. Did Muhammad say that they should arrest anybody?
Relevant issues.
Relevant issues. Did you see a black wire say?
Well, Abraka Town, Manchester State Agency be invited.
He has a good information. No, he did the right job. For 12 million. You get it right. Ayokobo trenu ablakwa na echi nu misi ayokobo trenu ablakwa na echi nu niya enya ablakwa na echi ayokobo trenu so odi esika koto dan a nkase se ton 4 million odi $12 million e di agugu NDC for what's their power? MPP for they should MPP for they should enjoy the power.
There's no way forward.
We are not going to enjoy. We are going to deliver for people. We are going to deliver for you people. We are going to deliver for you people. We don't make a true.
Issues now Ghana because
Ghana for scientific way better here. Ghana for pose better now here now can say Ghana for angry with you and you go say party for one name Moko the whole former vice president fear NDC fear Eko section Eko ready fear
Honorable Kesiama Mpacho Honorable Kesiama Mpacho
you will be that
Daniel Siama Mpacho Honorable Okyere Baafi I would say and some of the doors na ebu nkamu dia famuso because say transition period Yama report say ECG import containers 3,000 then later energy minister come say containers 2,500 no kwad emu more than 1,003 ajira and a yes such and a year and a kwako could be say even 2023 kwan containers ya ECG e de be nyina no ba kokra no ayet ntino munyini say some of these issues now.
Okay, you when you cry, why you do?
I am a new say. ECG containers, your minister, energy minister, our board chairman, our managing director.
Take it back. The honorable Jakpa can watch about parliament first. You when you cry, you can't hit your hand or track with it. We are not kids, we are so young, Ghana. May say, NDC for you. The only no be bida. Only a for party. And one for NDC and one for music cano. And one like the one for and then you can choose. Like sorry. Yo, NDC any party. Ghana constitution, the United to constitution. Ghana, a bit sida. I'm petty party. You know why? May say NDC for they should enjoy this government. I'm enjoy government through. And they should know.
Vice President, this is what the gold order.
There is no
in the 1992 constitution. What you say? Vice President be at the gold order. And no look right there, easy. As I say, young friend. One day, you come on for Asopina Rollis. Why will you come? Unicrom Hana, or Mampeniku for Asopina Rollins, Ombra. And now Unicrom Vice President Bena, Eddie Gold, Akoto Oil, Wokrumha. Vice President Bena, your business is about me. Now you're ready, I am ready. Only a gold in Sao Koto oil. What to be that?
You see the way he's speaking.
You said so.
You are not telling me.
You said so. You said the great vice president.
And I was saying,
and I'm Mr. Kacha only a gold in Koto oil.
I don't told him to withdraw.
Go for oil. No, that's why the hard why we do. I didn't insult him. I didn't insult him. Who Kacha say about Yanyansan? When people for Kacha say about Yanyansan? Why would he hang who decide Gladia? Thank you. Who body? Who hello? We got who decide Gladia?
Do the needful.
Okay.
Something I need be needful to you to do the needful.
I'm not yes. I'm not born.
That's man. I stand that.
I'm not born.
Yes.
More the gold amount vice president on Koto oil.
But honorable man or the gold for oil but
put me on tape. Record. I'm putting it on record, sir. I'm putting it on record, sir. Asama Yura. Esiama Ekan Osi Baumia Ghana ha Obia nim say NDC for campaign only cocaine ska here cocaine ska and of here and you do no man ka cocaine say ya
man just 2 minutes near Qatar if no
I don't know who show how content sir I don't know ku bia akonya no mako wo so
yeah 10 no yeah na yam kwese be ya obenya kwan
no free hakopɛ me charge no me ya senior
so that 10% tariffs are US they are to a countries Ghana can no as a former trade minister no sure Institution so be ni be nya dia.
Me gidi say ma
so who said the president Mahama started a boom
me issue
statement on the right
on behalf of the minority.
Okay.
Yeah, me issue about the Sunday what the Sunday and I make us say asba abano ya.
Okay.
But Ghana they who say
okay.
I thank God for the way honorable creator black and mama fan.
Okay.
One, they want to use diplomacy, which is good because as a big now say America has been so good to Ghana. And Ghana for your reacting gidigidia. I make it because from 2000, America for my program, my friend African Growth and Opportunity Act AGWA for 35 sub-Saharan African countries. My concession arrangement we can export goods 6,700 goods to the American market duty free, quota free.
Okay.
Now, Sanima because that China funding for our both cano. American market, their products were very cheap. So now Africa is being competing. So America wanted to give us some arrangement. And on my African Growth and Opportunity Act. Every 5 years beyond to on my. But sadly of their money, it made and near 6,700 plus eco market. No, Omunji is Kabia Omunja tax. No one said do I Vambrado. Ghana dear, you have never Baha, you charge 70%.
Oh, okay.
It's no did that no. We have an arrangement 70%. Non-reciprocity, and look at the money here. This arrangement is non-reciprocity, so it means that the arrangement is not reciprocal, and it means that Ghana charge you taxes, goods that emanate from the American market, no, you charge you taxes of 70%. By Ghana, the add that 34 African countries. They just say America for need in a year, and until you go black one, American. Now it was good. I know you score government the points because we should not create a problem for our diplomatic relations with America. America a big boy. Two, there also no. Also ye. There's the same way. There's some brain. Other markets no check here from an answer. Me team ni year work no. We have about 16 countries. We make provision. Ama countries so the better between still aton near America market. Feel tariffs no. Joma pesca go ho. Some of the baby absorb tariffs no. But Ghana now we don't have we are not capacity to do that now. We don't have that money, the muscles.
Because your money economy are saying
to do that, not on my economy are saying. You will start get any advisable okay. There was a year say one, we have to give comfort immediately. For exporters who say and then my ton no any near forest be near the baby currency ye crew ye. It is a car in your film on my home. Okay. And you know, almost said you know. One company be or employ past 6,000. Why the numbers in that? Why the budget for the year? First quarter will be first quarter, we're achieving the target. Or be run second quarter in America for the I did a boom. I'm planning. Who said last year, call Agua annual meeting in Washington? On my indication says a wood 2025 year, almost to 5 years.
Okay.
It's the year I was almost to so. And as I said, they may say immediately. That's what the minority is calling the government to. Immediately, they should have a forum on engagement for all exporters and manufacturers. Now, comfort, assurance, say, government is with them. Who said the fear Asia American diplomats, no? I just say, government is not going to, it's not sleeping on this at all. Government time, and no comfort, so that if they have any plans to relocate and to fold up on Bijay.
Okay.
Two, now there's no way, looking at what we know now, that America is going to backtrack or even rescind the decision. There's no way. So it means that now Ghana has to look for an alternative arrangement. That's what I mentioned. I talked about last 3 days. So we have to encourage the African Continental Free Trade Area to succeed. Now, 55 African countries, and apart from Eritrea, Obia signing agreement. 47 countries out of 55 are ratified agreement. It means that they are ready to do business. All the rules of origins and the protocols have been established now. Yeah, even for car assembly, any manufacturing. So we have gone very far. The all that is needed now is for us to start trading. So Ghana, we have to take full advantage of the African Continental Free Trade as an alternative arrangement, because after anywhere in Africa we can sell duty-free, quota-free. It's any man America 4 pay, every Ghana no, maybe Namibia 4 pay, South Africa 4 pay, Tanzania 4 pay. So Ghana must hold on into the after, because Yamia Che idea, Yeni who secretariat, you know, and President Akufo-Addo MES started a local national coordination office. A training conference so that what we call the guided trade. On better that pay exporters are on better on business abunding near the Moko baby. In the last 2 years, they don't cut Tanzania. Last year, they don't Kenya. So this one will help the government at least to be popular still, and we'll still get a lot of foreign exchange, the boy economy, the currency.
Yeah, was specific products near maybe exporting from the access.
6,700 goods in there.
Okay.
Okay. But what they did presuppose say Agua now is dead. That's the meaning. Also, because Agua no number 6,700 products. I look at US market duty free, quota free. Duty free means that no tariffs, no import and export duties, and quota free means that they are not giving us the quantity to bring, which is good. So we can do business anywhere in the world and still get a lot of money. And you see, after I did back when one said the whole world, if you're seeing your blocks, your friend the customs union, you're 24, you're pretty in customs union. Yeah, customs union, the African continent customs union, after. The after customs union is the biggest customs union now in the world. Yes, we're seeing even ACP. Which means that the bucket is big. We are talking about almost 3 billion market size. 3 billion market size. We are talking about almost 5 trillion combined GDP. Which means the cash involved in this. You are holding to do business. They can say African leaders in Benya Opepe. No more pure companies and some Juma. Because you see, I don't go for the machine no way. It's some of the African countries in serious. Jobu shall not tell any back Juma. No, I saw 10 home. On person because but yeah. And Debbie America is my balance. I stated it in Cape Town 3 years ago that the African Continental Free Trade Area has come to stay. And this is an opportunity for Africans to explore Africa and exploit ourselves to advantage. It is better we exploit ourselves than to allow other people to come and exploit us. Africa for it must say Minister for Trade and then you're Usia exporters. We are minority cosnica. Say they say I make a minimum sign for your signing here. Modias what true. Now, Sad America. I don't need to show it to my chairman. It is the minority that is working. You need that they are signing a market. What yes, yeah, Munkofa, Manchester Mufako.
I don't know what kind of one we see, mammy.
And the bill National Coordination Office done an Akufo-Addo Dadaroma, Samisha, Obidu be Akufo-Addo Dadaroma, or may be a ya and abe model. No, Nebuchadnezzar for Nebuchadnezzar for.
The question I wanted to ask is, what is your mind is certain community?
Yes, and there was America for a bag.
Oil and what?
A gas.
And you're going to
gold no ground and full exemption. I can't but okay, America for a bad. Oh, maybe I'm being interest won't be no. Because go oil no. Open us almost said that so. Companies the 2 oil of Ghana. So them sir, if the oil no more export 200% to the US market, no more refinery. So they it's the oil no the exemption so on one the is that your Germany? Okay. And no make say no chronic also yen kese pa. And no also yen kese. But see Ghana is interested in the non-traditional exports, no. Say you the other 7 crops but you say in the next 5 years no it can generate us a lot of money than even our traditional export. Yeah.
That's on a person sovereignty. I mean, I was.
Some person me connect me could be.
Yeah. Yo, Nanama, asema ebaye no. Yeah. Yo, asema eba no. To me, senior honorable ekaye no. It's two sides. I am with the time of COVID bagana. You see, Africa for. Let us take this opportunity. Na ye as Ghanaians. But we couldn't take that opportunity. And you say you see COVID time cried is now another one has come. Much as I agree with the diplomatic moves, it is time for us to use African countries to do business in Africa. The after Asema ye can. In there, near any Ghana is proper marketers. I be identify them. Look at African continent. Uka China and India boom cry African continent to see them. Now, how do we trade among ourselves? We are not trading. So that is the problem. Near President Donald Trump did say no, it must be a wake-up call for Africans. Don't say that, oh, when we discuss, say, if you go to Uganda, they have the best beef in the world. Okay. Are we importing some? What are we doing? Now, yes, I for Europe, Eddie Bray. These are the issues we should look at. Donald Trump is right. Senator August say tax almost 17%. And I had the coffee. And as I say, he's going to make America great again. Why you from Sobia? Baby, Nyama Ekakono. As I say, musika. But I agree with the diplomatic moves. Say ye to me no more edding Pitanho Amomudia Cheye. So moon twice on Amoya. You better Yankupasi. That is one option or one scenario. Another scenario should be that okay, if your man Pineso, how do we expand our market dealing or trading with African other African states? That also should be on the table. Nanye Junudi. Niaya lucky a few Ukrainians say, no say abanu buy no or percent fire who and find agriculture mudindindi because many things could happen. If is a need a bar now yen taxi, they will be taxing rice and all these things. Inti, we need to work. Another scenario, the third scenario is we need to work hard and make sure we produce. Say who say yen to me import it in Yama America because of the prices, you know, then the science that I did the time I was teacher told me that use what you have or improvisation to get what you don't have. We must be preparing our minds for that. Say, to me because of high prices. What are we doing with our Ghana cotton and the cotton farms? As I say, if we not bring in rice because of taxes, what are we doing with the available land, with the cocoa, the mineral? We must be thinking, recycle ourselves to use all that we have to deal with African continent. Na ye trade among ourselves. Na ye jai say the bia ya yet to say radio tuning. Ye tune say now voice na kosoro ye tune ba down now value. Why should we live life like that? If busumi kunu ayedi wo America for and one ayedi wo Ghana for. So we should now wake up. I'll call on Ghanaians or Ghana authorities again. Say we should create a space for serious marketing, market research. The biayedi Ghana for Numbeko Amoma say, what do we have and these people will need so that we can produce it the more. The language barriers. Now African universities must collaborate. How are we collaborating? In manufacturing, and the language too is there, very, very critical. Nientia Obin to me in Kotogo, and Kodi say, Obeka say, Ntim French. And now until Aibe. So those things too must be looked at critically so that Ghana must trade with African countries. But I say kudos to the foreign minister and all the minister of trade. They should continue with their diplomatic mission. Say
Kabori.
Nanama Medas Bebre. I think this is a very important subject. you know, I take it back. It's a big surprise to all of us. Now the mechanic said this goes to justify in someone I start here Boba. Na nanum Koku Akuafo one wada Roma sebi eburu. Say enye de abo adwene pese o dat na so ne dan no. So kan de ni nso. Ura mahama wote na nanum Akuafo wo mo bre ene ahasu a wo mo te ase. Tikana bota ne say ni manim ya aban betima hyehyɛ na Koku bo no ayede akonenim.
That is betimi affect Cocoa price.
Definitely. Already a car ɛda hɔ ɛne sika enuanom a o MPP for mo kɔ nanu o mo kɔ gye ɛso mo di Koku kotu o mo anya sika Koku no ankɔ no ni nyinaa ye ba bɛhwɛ ne atefum ɛna hyehyɛ ya san ba sɛ America na o sɛ ye betim de Koku no aba ye ntua to bia no afei de Koku no ye de ba na o sɛ ye tua to ansa ne ye de aba wo mo market kyerɛ sɛ kane no ne ye kɔtɔn ne nya 1 cedi na 1 cedi ni na ye de a ɛne 1 cedi no wɔ gibi ti ahe na wo di kotua wo ka ahe na wo di break Koku ani no na ahe na bɛka mo ahwɛ kora sɛ wo di ntumu ɛka nanom Koku afo ho ti ɛbɛsrɛ sɛ ɛba sɛ mpanifo nhyehyɛ sɛ emre ti ɛwɛya mu no yɛmmɔ yase no mu tam na nyinaa yɛhwɛ mu na deɛ de to yɛyie mre a di anim yɛ de to a nanom Koku afo nyinaa enyi ntum yɛnyɛ ne sasan sɛ papa so pa wo maso no yɛnanum ɔda ne yie yomua de to so mienu me say wo hawa abai no yese sebi ehia bruni a wokatwi enti bre mu a brabo mu ade pa no na wo se yenya kwan gibre African Continental Free Trade Area. This is the best time one. It was Africa bibire mu hanyina no yema yani ekɔ ho wo hwɛ Africa kuro bi de Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt any nkura aka sebe Koku wo mu import pa wo mu de yetu create ne nema enti se ye de beko US if anse ye ko patch we kura anye yi ye de beko am ya te to na ya ye betimi ya de ama ye ho ne ya jizika ade bibi a ye ma ye ni nko
but Trump system are operating the Trump anymore. Yeah.
So for me Jakpa diplomatic means now you're taking no when you see any US were very good ties nano ambassador Croatia honorable black Canadian no kwa na en woma say na America ye nua Koku nti ai den na ye de tabo ko atu niema bi so ye de tu Koku so enti no bia na ambassador Croatia so de na no betu nti no nkomodie no de short term
okay
medium to long term no yes see e be strengthen African Continental Free Trade no another short term e be boa my Ghana pa nyame na aboa yen sanse oma bia no se abrabo mu be ye dia ma wo dachi a nyame de ye daye so no wa ma wani so adi hunu kwan foforo abefa so and then ma hunu why it was very important for when penny mama be daye so about gold board when him say Koku pa na ma ye forest ma yetimi de be siesie ye currency no ma ye currency no ye sidi no nya hoden nye sika ni bi kura de boy ho bra ndi se ne Koku de ye de ko na tabo da so na gold no and no they say tabo na so dia now than ever I was say yes so gold board mpenifo nyina asere na gold board no ye gina na ye take the advantage of the gold board nya enough forest be see currency no anya sa dia Koku no e dey forest be brain na ne wahwe ase yo na che say see di no and ne ya feel say ahode no for ne wan hwe ya I'm not a prophet of doom wan hwe ya wo china mreka kredi anim no ahode ne be kɔ for match said it but Shranka urade Yakopon say gold board has emerged, gold board has come to stay. Ghana for nyina yensom it is our easiest escape point. It's so many again year the ebehwe de Koku afam nyina no gold no betimi de abre ya yekuru no be ye be fa no ntoma pafra na mu nipa nso adi ye.
Okay honorable where me de fem na wa boa me say aban no adwene po ene say foreigners te say China fo a wo mo illegal mining na ye chi wo mo a ye prosecute wo mo na Ghana emra eni wo mo edi ade ye tia ne say ye deport wo mo no enough sanction ye enough punishment ye de ema wo mo because as a more na wo hwe nanu ye yi a honorable Imanrama Kofibu a ebe fam yi a me time but just 5 minutes mo na ya chi China for no mo na China for da so wo ye forest mu ye bush mu a wo mo is it because of say ye nheda any punishment bia anu odin see ye chi China for no ye do ma court ye jail 5 years 10 years enti no empusu o mo wo de 10 kwa 10 beba wo de 1000 kwa 1000 beba e wo bra ye chi Ghana ni ye prosecute ni jail no
say nia e wo mu ni say China for Ghana kwaye mu wo no akoye ti say e kro bi e da hwa apra komankasa. Now it is good say yetumi nya capacity to prosecute them. But Nieti say it is like a diplomatic arrangement. I am putting the diplomatic arrangement here. And yeah, Minister Nedito. So we are picking the what? The your friend, the fingerprints of the people we are deporting. So that should they come back, any of them come back again, or mu case no, and they bedi no ha. And na they di mu ko China so no. If what I saw on the social media say because some of them were even saying that we should try them here. Now bisa won say Argentina China ni be person try no Ghana yen fa no ko China. You know that place the punishment may be harsher. Now yeti hasoso, this is also my mind. Look at our prisons in no court system ye woman you cobra ebedoso enye ye nyina demum, but deportation will be the first option. Say ye omu nyina mfiri ho na ye mfa omu kom krom and ye we ni nyina no say we be kai honorable Osafo Mafua. Do you get it right? Time ye compare sikama sino hydro no or say a jelly ashawan as a data no and war mine. So maybe some diplomatic issues so no and that tone so ewo hose.
Debt restructuring program by
yes.
Creditors in
yes.
China for Krakano.
Yes. Yes. Intinu se China for Kaswa aban okonomo na mubo mu kese busia diye. Inti se mun san begina ye konsu say let us destroy that government na send them some galamsey. But to me what I believe in is that if we can arrest all of them within a month or two, it's another way of solving the problem so that they will not be there. One who China near branch via na papa via yeka just on chromosome and now one who's had no almost identical niska or trio was ho. So these are some of the things we want to free our forests. We want to free our forest. How do we free our forest? To move those people out. Because so even if it is African countries, we should do same. And Ghanaian susunu meaning say those hardcore one prevent security agencies say don't this is a no-go area. Mantise mrantie ni mbaba wa mu yesade no. If I'm wrong, correct me. Mantise o macho makutum as at now. I've not heard that. But those who are operating illegally, omuye kingpins no, omuna omuchomu. Because of people say, Argentina muja China for na muchi Ghana for.
Because China ni prosecuting no.
Yes.
You know kasebi da subum. But China ni dia, say ye deport no. Ama na kwani mem. Ye
deport omu kwa China. China government takes over from there. Don't forget. And omuje send omusi punish ni panukra shishi. And untina China need to make a try say catch Ghana for say moon try me or Ghana. They know what their hometown is and the type of punishment they give to people. Because they can't do it in their hometown. Okay. For us to move with fast governance and then galamsey stoppage, I think even though it may not be so palatable, they should be deported. No more komoko.
Okay. Kabori, ofana where's my time aso?
I think sir Biado enya webe won yensensen ho yetu ase.
Okay.
The whole challenge has to do with the licensing regime of small scale mining in this country. Tutu wakura hono na kwabrani aba abitina na asame mine omo makako ho. and they have mining licenses. Say community nim who be so nim who be or much how to even enforce say reclamation projects because so reforestation strategies in the day. Say the minister Honorable Emmanuel Amakufu say let's reform the licensing regime. Again, there is no more licenses for prospecting for small scale miners.
No.
Yen resource a geological department as a ministry. Now omuanye sa geophysical survey as a country. Yen who the mineral deposits and resource strength of each area. Nti uba ni the asasi we na emawa. Yen the volume of resources aede ewo hono. Because a lot of people have invaded that prospecting licenses. What the amount is all going to say we be a no abeji mining licenses. When you are Bama, when you are bound to do a 2 when you are to excavator. Now if you know abeji licenses.
For a
you know, Sanya mining in ano, I was saying yes, and see, and some yeah, naturally it will block some of these foreigners from coming. It actually will be I didn't know may have different opinion, but said the honorable kind for purposes of fast tracking. Said minister say only honorable attorney general here. You be very specialized court to I know they dedicated to only galamsey issues. Illegal mining. It's another one man. So free. And no bar because the current system bureaucracy the travel time is too long. But you dedicated court to so free Mexico, so free. A bear fast track. Now, I feel it to us.
Nana,